Run your tongue along the back of your mouth. Feel where the teeth stop. For most people, something is trapped back there. The wisdom tooth. Pressed against bone. Going nowhere. Roughly 1 in 4 people has a wisdom tooth that will never come in. In the United States, surgeons pull about 10 million of them every year. We treat it as normal, a rite of passage, swollen cheeks, a bag of frozen peas, a few lost days. But here is the strange part. Your ancestors did not have this problem. Dig up a hunter-gatherer skull from 20,000 years ago. Look inside the mouth, straight teeth. All of them. Room to spare. No crowding, no impaction, no wisdom, teeth stuck sideways. How is that possible? They had no dentists, no orthodontists, no floss, and their teeth were arranged better than yours. Something changed, and it changed fast. The answer is not written in your genes. It is sitting on your plate. For most of human history, eating was work. Raw roots, tough meat, wild grains, fibrous plants. Every meal was a workout for your face. A forager's jaw did hours of hard chewing every single day. And here's the thing about bone. Bone is not fixed. Bone listens. Push on it and it grows. Leave it alone and it shrinks. Your jaw is the same. It grows to fit the work you give it. A hard-working jaw grows long and wide enough for every tooth, including the last ones in the back. Then, roughly 10,000 years ago, we changed the deal. We invented farming. We ground grain into flour. We cooked it into mush. We boiled, we softened, we processed. The food got easier, much easier, and the jaw noticed. In 2011, an anthropologist named Noreen von Cramon-Taubadel studied hundreds of skulls. She compared people who farmed against people who still foraged. The farmers had shorter, narrower jaws. The foragers had longer, wider ones. Same species, same era, different food. The only thing that differed was how hard they had to chew. Softer food, smaller jaw, every generation a little less. But the teeth did not get the memo. Here is the trap. Your jaw size responds to your childhood, to how hard you chewed while you were still growing. But your tooth size is locked in your DNA. Teeth are hardwired. They come in at the size your genes decided. So the jaw shrank, and the teeth stayed the same. 32 big teeth. Trying to fit a jaw built for soft bread. What happens when you try to park 32 cars in 28 spaces? Everything jams. Teeth twist. They overlap. They shove each other sideways. And the last teeth to arrive, the wisdom teeth, find the lot already full. So they get stuck, trapped in the bone, impacted. The scientist Daniel Lieberman has a name for this. He calls it a mismatch disease. Your body is not broken. It is doing exactly what it was designed to do. It was just designed for a world that no longer exists. A world where children gnawed on tough, raw, stubborn food. A world where the jaw was forced to grow. We deleted that world. We replaced it with the smoothie. Think about a modern child's diet. Soft bread, pasta, yogurt, cereal, puree, almost nothing that fights back. The jaw never gets the signal to grow to full size, so it stops early, and the teeth arrive to a house that is too small. Does this remind you of anything? Look around any classroom. Braces, retainers, palate expanders. Roughly half of modern people have some degree of crooked teeth. In some populations, it is far higher. Now go back to those ancient skulls. Crooked teeth were rare, almost unheard of. Orthodontics is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It exists to solve a problem our ancestors never had. We are not fixing a flaw in the human body. We are cleaning up a mess our own kitchens made. There is a researcher named Robert Corrucini who studied this for decades. He called malocclusion a disease of civilization. He found the same pattern everywhere he looked. When a population switched from hard traditional food to soft modern food, the jaws shrank. He watched it happen in a single generation. Parents with straight teeth, children with crowded mouths. The only thing that changed was the softness of dinner. So think about that wisdom tooth again. The one pressing against your jaw right now. It is not a mistake in your design. It is a message. It is your genome expecting a childhood you never had. It expected roots and raw meat and grinding, endless chewing. It got applesauce. Your teeth are the right size. Your jaw is the one that got smaller. And it got smaller because we made life easier. Every soft meal, every processed snack, every gentle bite. A tiny vote for a smaller jaw, cast quietly across 10,000 years, until the teeth ran out of room. Here is the final strange thought. Your crowded, aching mouth is not a sign that something went wrong. It is a sign that something went right. It is proof of comfort, proof of abundance, proof that you grew up in a world soft enough that your face never had to fight. The wisdom tooth stuck in your jaw is not a defect. It is a receipt, a record of how easy your life has been. You were not built wrong. You were built for a harder world, and you were lucky enough to never live in it.